Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2. Today we're going to do an aspect of pan run just because I feel like it. And because, sometimes I get questions like, how do you use aspect of pan? Why is pan so bad? Why would anyone like pan? Maybe not quite that bad. But yeah, I have some critiques about pan, but I might have some bias towards it too, honestly. We're going to do 32 fear. We're going to go to the surface. We're going to use dual palm for fun and just see what we can make happen here. I think someone said it quite well. Sorry, I can't say who it was, but the death of pan was kind of overstated. In early access, it was quite strong. At some points, at least. We do have hubris on. Just one hubris, but that early quick buck should be quite potent. Although, now we're kind of in for a bad business. This is exactly what you don't want to have happen with an aspect like this, I would say, though. Might not be able to use the special too much. Okay, we got a boon. It all comes down to the hammers that we're going to get. And it is possible that relying too heavily on the special here, or attempting to, is just gonna hurt you, Before we have a boon, at least. We got a level 4, 95%. That's a strong born gain, but we're probably not gonna need it, I would say. I think you just need to get a special out here as soon as possible, I think. I think her special should serve quite well as well. I think. I think. All right, you got things like controlled burn, cut above, which would be kind of interesting, but we really need to find out. Maybe not so much find out, but we really need a hammer that's going to help us. And that's going to be very defining for Pan. But luckily, there's lots of hammers that work. There's many. Okay, we're definitely going to take the plus magic from her. And that's going to borderline solve magic for us, particularly if we are able to get Born Gain again, offered again later. I would definitely love controlled burn then at that point. Stupid cast. Come on. It's true that the homing effect, I don't think is actually that useful. So what is useful about Pan here? I guess it's the additional potential Omega specials, right? That you can throw out. But only potential if you charge it up for long enough. Admittedly. Ooh. So I think I've done a fair share of Trick Knives runs lately, and it is like a super easy win now, win right away kind of thing. So for that purpose, I think we're going to steer away and take Reaper Knives instead. Special does plus 15 power and deal damage in a wider area. I know. No, Trick Knives is like the best, but it's weird how you kind of don't, or I at least, don't really like it when a certain hammer gets offered, it feels like I kind of have to take it almost. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know because what's the solution there? I don't necessarily think it should get nerfed, and maybe that's kind of not fair in its own way, right? But I just want to make sure that we have a good variety. Okay, now we're going to accept Born Gain. That is solved now. Very good. So we already have one Hermes boon. So I'm going to be trying to think about how to spend the Zags. I don't want to get another Hermes boon in the meantime. I got stuck with... Okay, Quick Buck is... An epic Quick Buck early on is pretty spicy, though. It'll be helpful. Am I willing to take a Hex here? I would like to check out getting Controlled Burn. Potentially. The max health would also just be wise, probably. Eris, not so interesting. Maybe we can get Origination here, though. Whew, okay. With the cast, I'm kind of thinking. We did get the cast. Okay, Shatitude is not that strong looking. That's all fine. I think, I know, I'm going to spend most of the time defending Pan. I've seen people say, oh, Pan only works with Poseidon's special, so it's boring or something like that. It's like, I don't think it's that bad. I will say that, like, certain aspects, like Aspect of Hell, potentially, which I'm probably overdue to do a run of, does kind of... It elicits that feeling in me. Do I want to transfer? I do. Demeter, huh? He's probably not as useful for us here. Yeah, Arctic Gale is fine. Hubris. Hubris will be very offset by Medea's plus magic, so that shouldn't be a problem, really. Alright, and then we'll see if we can get Controlled Burn here, or... Yeah, I wouldn't want Glowing Coal, really. Well, maybe I would. Maybe I'd accept Glowing Coal. Glowing Coal would mean I can't drop the cast while charging the Omega Special, which I don't always succeed in doing anyway, but It's kind of nice to have the option. But then again, I could just stay at a further range instead. Right? And I guess that's one way to solve it. Controlled bird, baby! Why do I like this boon so much? This, I mean, I get it. It's just a great supplemental damage. Like, it's quite a bit. And it's not, you don't always get lots of ways to do that. Like, Fine Line is also very good, and I would 100% take it in this situation as well, right? But Hera only has so many doors. So, I don't know, it just feels really nice. And there's not a lot of other ways to make that happen. Am I buying all of this? Maybe. You think I really need the max magic? I'm not so sure. Fill in the attack because I don't really plan to use it. I already have Gust from something else, so the dash feels a little wasted, but whose dash would I take otherwise? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 gods anyway. Yeah, I think I do just take the dash. Definitely the max health. I'm going to say we do the max magic just in case. I doubt it'll be a problem. But if we do get Fine Line eventually, then that will change things. I suppose. Holy crap. Oh, relax, dude. I didn't even see your animation go off. Send him back, baby. Escape. Woo, woo, woo. I mean, uncontrolled. I keep wanting to call it uncontrolled, but controlled bird hits for like over 500 already. It's kind of crazy. That Fine Line, all the other magic spending boots, not so much cut above though, honestly. It just feels like they actually add supplemental damage they can't find from other avenues so much, right? Like, Zeus has, like, something like Static Shock, which is extra damage. But if you pick up a boon from Eris, you know, he just doesn't have a lot of ways to introduce a good chunk of damage. There's, like, Mutual Destruction, maybe, you know. Demeter, too, unless you're doing, like, maybe a cast build or something like that. I think it's the same thing. Forgive me if I sound stuffed up. It is currently 54 degrees in my office, Fahrenheit. Hold on. I'll get you the Celsius equivalent in a moment here. I'm going to transform that still, too. Rich. Let me help you with that. It's like, I don't know, 11 or 12? No Secret Crush. I guess we have to take Spiritual Affirmation. Oh. Should I have rarefied that? I probably should have. At least a couple times. I kind of forgot. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold outside today. I will consider Glowing Coal. Ooh, you know what would be great, though, is more power here, for sure. More power. Come here, dude. Come on. Watch the special not even be that high on the list now. Yeah, we'll rarefy Snuffed Candle. 30% more damage on a single foe is pretty sexy, right? I'm gonna say we don't need the money. And the Hex seems like it would be quite strong at this junction, right? Come on. Dude. Stand still and get fireballed, please. Yeah, we're going to be spending a lot of magic here, so. I think it's getting down to like 10 degrees around here. Yeah, these aren't very exciting, I'll admit. I am not going to have the Godsent for any of them. So I feel like Twilight Curse never really goes that far. Twilight Curse is good, though. I do like Twilight Curse. Moonwater is obvious and easy. Lunar Ray's not going to pop without the Godsent, I don't think. I think I took Moonwater last time it appeared, so just to force myself to do something different. I do think Twilight Curse has a good has some good features here for us. It's very cheap. If you see a group of armored enemies, you can take them out with it, kind of thing. We already have a bunch of palms and everything, so I think we're just going to go ahead and take the max health. Let's get the curse out there. I mean, it's safe. It's just super safe. In a very similar way to Moonwater is. We can't get Uncanny Fortitude. I'm definitely not going to need any more max magic at this rate. I think it's safe to say. I'm pretty sure, at least. Get him! I mean, look at that. I've definitely seen a fair share of people say, oh, what's the point of Twilight Curse? It's useless. It doesn't do enough. Blah, blah, blah. This seems pretty good to me. Seems pretty good to me. It's cold outside. I keep my office pretty cold. I think like 60 degrees is the ideal for me. 4% more crit. For everything. Yes. I think so. What do you think this door's about?
That's potent.
Let me in. They let you check it. Relax a little.
Steady now.
It is kind of interesting. Because I can't think of any... There might be somewhere else in the game, but I can't think of anywhere else in the game where you can interact with something and be told, no, no, no. Unfinished feature, perhaps? Holy crap. Hex, hex, hex. All right, very good. Oh, God, I couldn't even see it. Damn, that extra power's popping here. It felt really... As soon as we got Reaper Knives, it felt pretty solid, right? Ooh, oh, hello. How are we? It's a pretty tough setup for the first enemies here. Damn, I did waste those artificers on the nectars, it turns out. All right, everybody, send them back. We're 32 fear, and the higher I start cranking the fear, the more likely I am to be like, okay, maybe I should get a hex here. Because I feel like just aiming for more, I don't know, boons and damage isn't as good of a strategy. Shameless attitude we could grab. It's got to be controlled burn out of those. Woo-hoo, one little rare fight. Another 30% damage, potentially at least, if my health is high enough. But our max health is quite high, so that'll be nice, right? Slow Cooker would still be nice from Hestia. Oh, she did the double? The double back? Or whatever? Okay, honey. Twilight Curse doesn't do a whole... Will it go after the bombs? In a weird way, it kind of will. Wash up freaks. Get her! Stay right there, please. Trying to just finish her here right about now. There we go. I always think that I can hit her when she comes out of it. Maybe I'm thinking of non-rivals or something. Set him up with a curse. Now, the curse will deal a small amount of damage to a boss, even without the godsend. And I mean small. But I guess it's not nothing. Hey, why are you hitting me so hard, lady? Come back! Damn it. Can't seem to keep her still. Oh my gosh. Something that happens with Eris, right? This time, curse her! Immune! Yeah, if you can't pop her as she's coming out of the invulnerability, it's hard to grab a moment against her. That's the only one frenzy as well. I got it quite damaged there. That's where Moonwater would have shined more, right? It serves a bigger purpose against the bosses. But we knew we weren't getting the God Sense either way. Okay. Let's just grab that. Should we go Timepiece? Probably not. I have an Epic Quick Buck. I still have $590, which is quite healthy. So it seems unnecessary. So Hammer! Sudden Flurry, let's go. I actually like that. You channel your Mega Special 40% fast. Oh, whoops. I mix it up with the other one sometimes. I was thinking of Sure Shot Flurry. But either way, that's good, obviously. I like Sure Shot Flurry even more where it goes in a line. Holy crap. But faster is better, as we can imagine. Hidden Knives is still probably the best hammer we could get, though. I'm gonna say. What do we think? Which is still on the table for us. And there's still a Sure Shot Flurry. And there's still Dancing Knives if we want, although Dancing is kind of low priority, I would say. What do you got? Hidden Knives! Your specials deal plus 20% damage, and your Omega Special fires 3 shots. I wonder if this is the perfect pan build at this point. It might be. Sweet Surrender? Or would I rather get more Twilight Curse? Probably not. You can make it so it does damage to bosses, but... All right, now this is going to start hitting like a truck. Oh my god.
In the name of Hades.
Sweet surrender, moist preferably. I don't know if I want to rarefy it. Might save that for Hermes. I have 3 rarefies. I'll spend 1. 6% more damage is pretty sexy. Slow cooker, whereas Demeter has practically nothing. I think Hestia might even have something else after that, but I'm not even sure. Now, this is interesting. So with Hidden Knives, your base amount of Omega Special Daggers shot goes up. So notice how it says your Omega Special Fire is +3 shots. So you start with +3 when you start channeling an Omega. Very, very good, right? Here we go. Slow cooker. Not that much fire yet, but that's okay. I'll still take it. Hope that Hermes comes back and just take more fire boons. So now you could consider just kind of spamming the Omega Special with very little charge, which seems like a pretty good idea to me. That way we get more controlled burn and everything. Hell yeah. Bye-bye, Talos. Bye-bye, Talos. Okay. Now, do I want to do Glowing Coal so I can stay at a distance here? I wouldn't want to rarefy it, I don't think. I guess I'll do it. I think we're going to have enough money from the glance of things. So now I can just kind of do this, right? I don't even have to get close to the enemies, which is pretty sexy. You can just spray them. The sprayer, is that what I'm calling this? Might dash into him a little bit here. We can still go for fine line and everything. God, Hera is just an insane god. Hitch is really strong. Born Gain is the strongest. Magic regen. You know, I will not even tone down that. I don't think that's a hyperbolic statement. Hyperbolic? I think that's the right word. Gonna have to be controlled burn again. Is never wrong. Give me a Path of Stars. Okay. We got a big boy here. 1, 2, 3. Buckle my shoe. Okay. We got Dio coming up here. Can bounce up to 10 more foes. Chance to heal you. Your Hex also inflicts every curse you can inflict. Plus 400 damage to Guardians. A blast. Okay, we'll do those. We have a lot of max health already. Turns out I should have bought some of that stuff that I probably was being too careful with. Bottomless drink. No need to rarefy it. Is kind of funny with this for each Omega Special, right? I mean, this sounds good, but it doesn't stack or anything like that, so it's actually just not that crazy. But Bottomless Drink is proven time and time again to be really, really potent. Aphrodite does not have any fire boons, but she does still have Sweet Surrender, I believe, so we'll go that way. So now our Omega Special is gonna hit. If I use the Omega Special as my very next move... Now, wait a minute. I'm actually not sure how this works. I'm not positive. Is it just the first dagger that hits an enemy from Omega Special? Or is it the entire Omega Special? Ecstatic Obsession. Well, I don't think I'm interested in Healthy Rebound, so...
Beautiful.
I think this is the mid shop, but I'm also not positive. But never mind, it's not. It's the end shop. That's fine by me. We got plenty of money. Not worried about that. Well, I guess it's controlled burn again. So Demeter, I don't know. I guess I'll take like Plentiful Forage or something here. Yeah, I don't think I care about the rest. You could have done Snow Queen too. It's not a bad idea. Hello, Heracles. Okay. Deal a little bit of damage with that, although I don't know if it's totally necessary. Bottom, middle, bottom. Okay. Hero, immune. Get him! Didn't I throw that cast? Sometimes I can't really tell. Bottom. Middle. Top. Is he down yet? Oh, I missed one. Middle. Bottom. Hold on. My grape. My grape. Hold on. Let's try to get a big. Woo-hoo-hoo! 32 something. I'm going to say it's every dagger. Against Typhon, that's going to be crazy. Now, the problem is, if you try to drop your cast after picking up the grape juice, I think the cast will actually eat up the power, which might be interesting with something like Rapture Ring, which hits relatively rapidly, right?
A feather.
But I guess that's not exactly what I'm aiming for here. Plus 100 power to that would increase the damage 140 per tick, which is pretty powerful, right? Okay, we definitely do not care about timepiece. I'm actually just going to go for droplet to get those omegas out faster. We'll order all of that. Wait, what's the top thing? Yeah, we might as well order the armor too, right?
Hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Upset.
You are upset? I am? Oh, maybe my gales hit him. The only reason I can imagine hating this aspect is, if you get screwed on the hammers, which is something that happens, right? I don't think it happens that often. I mean, we got 3 hammers. There was always a decent option there, basically. I'm sure it certainly can happen where you don't get anything for your specials at all. It is a real possibility, but it's not a common possibility. Dancing knives is probably not that good, I'll admit now, because you kind of just need... Like, the AoE sounds good or whatever. The added AoE, so to speak. You're going to hit one of them, at least. Hold on, where's the grape? I kind of just want to see here. Okay, there we go. All right, I threw that. Whoop! I couldn't even tell. It died too fast.
We'll have to do this again.
It died just too fast. So we want more fire boons. I only have 2 rarefies left. Or rather, I never got that Hermes boon back, which is kind of too bad. So I guess I'm going to rarefy Flash Fry at this rate. Might as well. Woo. Goodbye. Thank you. Very good. I'm very pleased with this run. I'm very happy. Sometimes I get nervous when I start a run. I wasn't really that nervous here. Fine Line would still be outstanding here. I think she has at least 1 fire boon as well. Hold on, where is it? Oh. Interesting, you followed me like all the way. I was looking for the grape juice, but I didn't see it. Okay, there it is. Hold on. Boing! Baby! Baby doll! Oh, that was great. That was grape even, one might say.
Remember that.
Demeter, okay. Might fill in the attack now, just make it go away. I mean, you could just take the Snow Queen, maybe. Does something. Fine line, baby! Let's go! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Somehow only primed 98 magic. There's Hermes. I didn't save for it. My rarefies. I have no regrets. Paid dues, you say. Alright.
Let's pick up the pace.
I don't think I really need any of these things. Oh, whoops, I meant to just buy the armor there. Tally mistake. Paid dues, you say. You know, I think this was a pretty good run. Am I getting too full of myself if I say it's already been won? Maybe. The father. All right, so you should drop the grape, like, instantly, right? So do that. 1 big one. Send him back. Oh, it only took 1 Omega Special. Only 1? Okay. Hold on, I'm not even going to do the cast. Boing. Oh, it only took another one. Boing. Boing. I used a couple this time. Maybe even a few, one might say. Something broke there. Armor. Oh, he was still immune, so I wasted it. Here, use that. Does that work on the banners? It does not. Oh god, I couldn't even see what the hell's going on there. Holy shit! Holy shit! The speed of it. The sheer speed of it. Alright, let's dodge, shall we? Let us dodge. I'm ready. I was born for this. Can't use your hexes or anything here. Would it be crazy to allow us to use hexes here? Dark side would be very good. All right. It cannot. All right. Can we do it in one? Throw the cast, then grab the juice, and one full charge. Send him back. Send him back, baby. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I think, what am I thinking here? How do I sum this up? Wow, the gust damage actually kind of popped. Kind of surprised. Controlled burn second, but the Omega specials. I do think that bottomless drink makes a surprising difference there. I hope it made sense. That plus power just goes crazy. And you don't even need to care about the rarity, right? So the grape juice gives you power. How do I make it actually, like, show the tooltip for it? The grape juice. It's like plus 100 power for your very next move, they call it. But yeah, this was like the perfect pan build. I don't know. Maybe you could have had the other hammer, but I'm going to call this pretty damn close to perfect, methinks. You know, oh, right. We had unpaid dues. No doubt I spent all my money because I actually did lose some health eventually there. But, my God, it's disgusting. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you got build suggestions, let me know down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what's going on. And I shall see you in another video.